Hey y'all, it's the Jed. I find myself up here at Mulholland Harley Davidson, and I'm with my buddy
A-Rod.
A-Rod. He is one fit specialist, right?
Correct.
A-Rod's gonna take me out on a demo ride on this 2023
Brand new Breakout 117. So moving forward, they still wanted to keep that, aesthetic of the rake. Long rake in the front, sits really low. You get that classic fat back tire, chop fender. But biggest benefits of this bike from previous years, about 25 pounds lighter. You got a stock 117 and a stock 5-gallon tank. So comfort, speed, while having the classic Harley, you can't miss.
Tell me about that tank. You said it's a 5-gallon. Did it used to be smaller?
So it used to be smaller, but previous years was 3.5. The last couple years was 4.5. Now having a full 5-gallon tank probably wouldn't sound like a big difference, but obviously once you start riding, you know it's the biggest difference in the world. You got the 2-up seat, passenger pegs. Obviously you can put the docking hardware for your sissy bar and or rack.
What's the size of that rear tire?
So you're probably looking at about a 240.
Wow.
So.
And it's is that an 18-inch rim? What is it?
Correct. Yeah. And then as you make your way around the front, again keeping it real classic, skinny front, long front rake.
21 in the front.
21 with that new diamond headlight.
Oh, look at that headlight! Whoa, that's crazy.
Something new. And trust me, at night, still lets you know where you want to go.
So, there was a previous version of the Breakout. When did this bike enter the Harley lineup? Do you know?
So entered probably about I want to say early 2000s, because I remember I had a 2013. We had an 18, and then they discontinued it for a couple years, and then they finally ended up bringing it back for us here. So.
All right, and then the 117 on this
stock.
Is this set up? So my ST has a 117. Is this set up with the same cam?
No, so you still have the intake, which is the same, but you actually have the power cam, which is in yours already.
Oh, this is different.
This one does not. Yes.
Okay.
But trust me, I'm not taking anything away from her. When you ride it, Jed, I'm telling you, she still gets up and moves.
Okay, and then preload adjustment right there on the rear.
Correct, on the fly. So all the way out is about the hardest. All the way in is about the softest you can get. But what I like is you can literally be riding and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Wow.
So that's what I like.
Okay.
On my Softail, I got to take the seat off, get the wrench, so on and so forth. But
okay, and then this is a monoshock in the rear, and we got conventional forks, big fat. Tubes. Are those 49 millimeter?
Correct.
Tubes?
And then if you come around here, the tachometer, even though it's still very minimal, still gives you plenty of visibility, even with my tinted shade.
Same. That's the same gauge that's on a Lowrider ST.
Lowrider ST, yeah, a lot of the street bobs as well.
Okay, here we are on the 2023 Softail Breakout demo ride. I have been on a BMW R1250 RT today and on my Road Glide ST. So, this is the third bike of the day. There's A-Rod in front of us on a Street Glide Special. I don't know what year that one is. Third bike of the day for me, and a big departure, well, in lots of ways from the other two bikes, although as we were just saying, it's the same Milwaukee 8 117 that's in my Road Glide, different cam. And then this, as a Softail, has these forward controls. I can't give you a sense of posture yet. I think somebody with a little longer arms than I've got would be more comfortable. I'm a little leaned forward on this, not with any weight on my wrists or anything like that, but these bars are low and out in front of me. Lots of torque in this 117. I guess a bit of a lighter bike than my Road Glide. What can I tell you? This is going to be a quick demo because I don't think they have a very long loop here at Mulholland. So just a quick demo, not much of a review. This is fun, I'll tell you that. I haven't been on a bike like this in an awful long time. Very low slung bike. I don't know what the seat height is, but that will be readily available on the Harley Davidson webpage. If you've seen my lowrider S or ST demos, you've seen this gauge cluster before. Not cluster, it's just a single LED gauge, very minimal, but very functional, easy to read in front of you. So highly stylized bike. I'll say this, the suspension on this is pretty comfortable for as low as this is. I'm not jittering over these bumps in the road. I'm certainly not bottoming out. With as much rake as this has, it does not want to dive bomb the corner. Would be a fun bike to pull up to the bar on. I think that's the end of our loop, which is okay. It's a nice sunny Saturday, and I did not want to take A-Rod away from a potential sale. I'll tell you, the reason I stopped in and did this demo ride today is that the good folks at Mulholland Harley Davidson have a tent set up at the Rock Store today, and I stopped by there earlier. The Rock Store, if you're unfamiliar, is a pretty iconic biker bar up in the Calabasas Hills, I guess you'd call it. And they were giving away coupons that if you did a demo ride, you could have $35 off at the parts counter. And the Jed is not one to pass up $35 at the parts counter. So I'm on the demo ride, and hence you're on the demo ride. This is a neat bike. I don't know what to say about it. It's not my cup of tea, but it is, I'm sure, lots of people's cup of tea. A-Rod was saying he had one back in 2013. It's a younger man's bike than I am. That didn't come out right. It's a bike for a younger man or woman than I am. I would not have a lot of use for this bike, but it is very, very cool. And it's cool that it's got this 5-gallon tank, because you can be out on this bike all day now with your buddies who are on their touring bikes. I'll say a quick thank you to Mulholland Harley Davidson and to A-Rod. It is great that they are so willing to let you demo these bikes. There was a time when Harley dealers wouldn't do this, and they've wisened up now, such that it is very easy to go into a Harley Davidson dealer and demo a bike. And if you're around Southern California, why don't you stop by Mulholland? They have a fantastic inventory. They happen to right at the moment. Probably not a bad time to make a deal on a bike. I can recommend Matt, who sold me my Road Glide ST. I can recommend A-Rod here, who has been nothing but friendly to me. And I can recommend Alex, who sold my friend Slava his Road Glide. All good guys. Tell them the Jed sent you. It won't get you any discount, but they'll know who you're talking about. A-Rod is jamming out over there. I hope y'all aren't hearing his music because I'm going to get a copyright flag if you are. Oh, my heel just touched down. Let's see what boots he's wearing there. Keen, those are awesome. All right, so that's it for the Softail Breakout. It's a cool bike. Maybe not for the Jed, but it's for a lot of people. They sell a lot of these. The bike is super cool. So hope you got something out of this. If you're interested, go check one out. Take it easy. Bye.